Namaste and welcome to Ebby&Flow. Today you're going to do a practice for healing. And yoga has healed me in so many ways, whether that's physical, mental, or spiritual over the last 10 years. And I don't know if I'd still be here without it. Not only are you healing previous ailments you may have had with yoga, you're going to also prevent some in the future. We need to be preemptive about these injuries, about our emotional well-being, things like that, so that practicing yoga consistently will alleviate that in the future, or maybe even cause it to be non-existent. Have you ever had a back issue where, you lifted something, a sporting activity, working out, where you had a back strain and you went to bed and it was difficult to go to sleep, you're tossing and turning, you could barely move, it was painful? I know people who have that permanently. Wealthy folks who have all the money in the world went to the doctor and the doctor can do nothing about it, and they're going to have to live with this pain for the rest of their life in retirement, which is frustrating because they're good people. They don't deserve that. So we need to be preemptive. We need to strengthen our backs, most importantly to me, other parts of our body, to avoid these injuries in the future. Also preemptive with emotional well-being, mental. We can still prepare for things like that. So let's do a short practice to work on healing. Please come to a seated position, legs crossed in easy pose, whatever's the most comfortable for you. Sit up really tall. Bring your shoulder blades up first to shrug them, and then lower them down and back. And then tuck the belly in slightly towards the lower back to flatten out the spine. Now that we're in a good seated position, close the eyes. Hands can remain on lap, heart center if need be, whatever's easiest. Let's take a few deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale slowly through the nose. 2 more on your own breath. Awesome job. This time let's do an inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth to really release, sigh it out, let everything go that's holding you down. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Last one on your own. Incredible. Feel so relaxed. Remove any tension from your face muscles. Shoulders are down and back. Still sitting up tall, but very relaxed. Nice. Let's remove the block if you're sitting on one and come to a tabletop, which is hands and knees. Let's start with a little bit of cat and cow. So inhale, lower the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the back, lower the gaze. Inhale, lower belly, lift gaze. Exhale, round the back, lower the gaze. Do 3 more at your own pace. Match the breath to the movement. Are you removing tension from the face? Spectacular job. Meet at neutral spine and tabletop. Let's bring the big toes to touch behind us, and then the knees go out to the long edge of the mat, and sit your hips back to your heels for a child's pose. Arms extended up in front of you, forehead to the mat if you can. Take 3 to 5 breaths here, slow, smooth, deep inhale and exhale through the nose. Awesome. Let's come forward to laying on our belly for a crocodile pose. Put the forehead on the mat if you can, or one cheek to the side. Up to you. On your next inhale, bend or hinge at the hips, low back area for a Sphinx pose. Shoulder blades are down and back. Shoulder blades trying to touch together, retracting back. Gaze forward or slightly up. Next, exhale, slowly lower down. Take a couple breaths here in crocodile and get ready for one more. Next, inhale, back up to Sphinx. Shoulder blades down and back, relaxed. Gaze forward or up, and then push your pelvic bone down into the mat. Brilliant. Slowly lower your forehead down. Come back to a tabletop. If you have blocks, I'd put one on each side of you if you can. If not, you could still do it without it. What we're going to do is take your right leg and bring it in between your hands for a low lunge position. We're going to do a little flow between half split and low lunge. And that means inhale, go forward. Exhale, come back to half split. If you need to move your hands as you go, that's fine. Blocks really help me here. So yeah, just flow through this at your own pace. Relax as possible. Remove tension from the face and jaw. When you get there, let's stay at the low lunge for a bit. Shoulder blades down and back. Heart shining. One more breath here. And then let's come back and stay in stillness at the half split position. Here you want to have a pretty straight spine. Keep that arch in the back. Micro bend in the right leg as you come down slightly. And that's totally fine if you stay at an elevated position. Nice half split and low lunge. Let's do that on the other side. Just flip your legs out where the left leg is at the front. Half lunge, or sorry, low lunge. And let's flow from here. You know where we're going. Just match one breath with one movement. Doesn't matter if you inhale on this, the split, or on the lunge, but just match one breath to each movement. Two more. Fabulous job. Let's remove the blocks. Let's come to a seated position on our butts, legs extended out. Lie all the way back. Give yourself a big hug with knees coming to your chest. Always remember to love yourself. Let's do a twist. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower those knees towards the right side. Arms extended out to the sides. Does not have to touch the ground. Let gravity do its thing. If you want even more of a stretch, you look the opposite way. So gaze is to the left. Inhale back to center. Give yourself a hug. Exhale, drop the knees to the left side. Gaze to the right if you choose. Incredible job. Let's meet it back at center. Give yourself one final big hug. Feel that sense of self-worth, self-love. You are so important in this universe. Please release the legs. Come back to flying. Get in a comfortable position to take a 1 to 2 minute Shavasana at the very least. Just focus on the breath. Release tension from the face and jaw. Thank you so much for joining, working on this healing journey. Continue to practice this consistently so that we can prevent any future ailments and work on healing any past ailments we've had. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Take care.